Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Richard Lewis Show. I'm Richard Lewis. Joining me as he always does is Sam Davis. He's lurking in the background. Sound like you got a bit of a cold tonight, brother.
Bit of a sniffle, yeah. Bit of a winter sneeze, I guess. Nothing bad though. I don't feel too grim.
Well, is it actually a cold or is it one of those, you know, drinkers cold?
No. I don't think so. It is a bit of a cold. I have been out.
I haven't seen you for a few days.
I know.
So
Man. You've been off the grid.
Yeah. What you been doing?
Fuck all. Obviously.
Who goes
games.
off the grid to do fuck all though, mate? Like,
so
you've literally
you were
done
off
that.
the grid, but I thought you fucking died.
Oh, mate, I've been doing
Heroin.
Yeah, I wish. I've been doing one of them fucking keto diets, right?
Yeah, same. That's right, man.
Yeah, so I'm like really starting to get to the hard yards now because it's been what? So I haven't drank in February, and I've been doing keto since the start of February. With like I've had like a few little lapses, let's say, but I've stayed well within my carb limits, you know. So it's just like no sugar, no carbs. Like I'm fucking.
I find this diet easy as fuck, but.
Oh, mate, I don't know how you do it. I'm bored out of my mind.
But...
Oh, yeah, meat and cheese.
Meat, cheese, yeah, living the motherfucking dream right there, bro. I just had a burger, but I wrapped it in lettuce instead of bread. Fucking mint it. Mint.
No,
Mushrooms, bacon on it. I'm living it, man. Mustard. Oof.
It's fucking killing me, dude. But I'm not hungry, I suppose. So there's that. I can just eat stuff, but yeah, it's like fucked up my energy levels. You know, I've been like trying to stream and stuff like the last few days, but it's wrecked my sleep pattern because like I just feel like tired. You know, so I'm coming up to the 2-week point, and yeah, so phone ringing. Ignore that. So it's I'm starting to get what they call the keto flu. So I just feel like shit now. So. It does feel quite similar to coming down, actually.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah. So.
Is that an anime coffee cup, though, that I just spotted?
No, mate, come on. Who are you talking to? Who's that?
Alright, okay. I thought it was that guy from... I can't even remember what the... One Piece? Is that what the fucking anime is called?
No, I don't know. I can't even tell you.
Who knows?
It's the fucking Great Hunter-S. Anyway, so... I don't know if our subs are all up to date. I see our sub counts up to date. Yeah, so we're at
currently.
So we're at 461. So obviously, remember, guys, when we get to 475, we give away a free T-shirt for people. You know, and it includes subs and viewers. But if you're a sub, you're more likely to get the T-shirt by like 10 times or whatever we set it to. But yeah, let's just get into the show. Again, not really a lot planned. But just want to, you know, kind of have some fun, you know, do a quick 90 minutes, get the podcast out there. I've got a ton of streaming highlights as well left over. Like I just put out a video. I don't know if you saw it, but Dave's doing a case opening. One of those ones where it's like, oh no, I've accidentally bet the house on fucking green. And then, it only comes in. And I'm only going to get a bloody dragon law, aren't I? Lucky. So it's one of those. The acting's atrocious. But yeah, so look, let's start with just fucking airlines, dude. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for airlines to just be fucking normal. Like, when did this happen? I understand, obviously. Like, since 2 planes did crash into 2 tall buildings in America, people, like, definitely were like, oh, yeah, fuck. Probably could have done that. Anytime, really. Probably should think a bit more about safety at the airport. You know, you go back, you watch like videos in the 90s of people going through airports. They're just there, you know, like suitcases full of guns.
The gate, but
yeah, exactly.
There was no security to the gate. You just walk up to where your plane is and then go.
Just sparking up on a plane. Like, you know, it was a simpler time, a happier time. So, you know, look, I'm not going to do some mad George Carlin bit, you know, like George Carlin said that, just take a chance, get some excitement in your life. Maybe there is a bomb on a plane, so what? You know, like that was George Carlin's stance. Easy to say that when you get to like 80, 90, but maybe George did really believe it. But they're just shit now. Like, flying is just such a shit experience. I think it's up there with, like, you know, there's things in your life you have to do, which are like
get
just
your wisdom teeth out.
Ball ache, yeah. Like, so wisdom teeth coming in, fuck that noise, right? Moving house. It's never good, is it? It doesn't matter how you set it up or how prepared in advance.
Even if the house you're going to is nicer, just the ball, like, we're having to move all the shit.
Yeah, box here, clean the house. Do I get my deposit back? Forward my mail. Like, it's just a chore. And it's just like that now with fucking airlines. Airlines are just fucking horrible. They make flying such a fucking difficult experience, and they literally have no like customer care philosophy anymore, because they seem to occupy this weird middle ground where it's like, oh, we're like police officers in the sky now, like these fucking, you know, hostesses, right, and fucking hosts or whatever you call them, the people who wear the fucking, you know, shoulder pads and come around and say, do you want to drink and pretzels? They are literally fucking power crazed out of their mind right now. The shit that they are. They this has got to be fucking said. Like, they're not, you know, I rarely have an experience where it's like, me, I'm an affable guy. Like, I'll let certain shit slide so I can get from point A to point B. I enter into a very casual mode when I'm flying, because you have to. But, you know, you see them like, sorry, sir, we're going to have to move you here. Sorry, you can't do that. Don't do this. You know, you get like some really like officious ones who are like, they don't want you to wear like earphones like while they're doing the safety demonstration.
Yeah, I know. Like, come on, this ain't my first flight. I know if the plane's going down, we're all fucking dead anyway. What's the point of me even looking?
No, Sam, what you're on about? That life jacket will really fucking sort you out. You know,
if in the event we crash into the ocean at 4,000 miles an hour, there is a life jacket. I won't be needing a life jacket, no way, like, because I'll be fucking smithereens.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, aim for that paddling pool, will you, mate? You know what I mean? Fucking, so I can stay afloat, bro. It's so dumb. So, like, I understand you've got an obligation to do safety, but, like, please, like, let me get in my seat. Let me settle in. Like, I'm a nervous flyer. I want to just put my earphones in and just fucking listen to some music and settle, you know, because I don't like it. But as I've said, the practices they engage in, this overselling of flights, when is that going to be made illegal? It is so stupid. I don't give a fuck about, oh, we do it because if there's any breakage, it fucks up our profits. And do you know what I mean? Like, why should the average paying customer have to potentially suffer because you want your fucking shareholders, you want your business to be able to pay bonuses to the CEO? Like, fuck off. It's so dumb. And it generally only happens in America. I mean, there's different reasons to hate flying in Europe. Like, if you've ever flown fucking German wings or something like that, you know what I'm talking about. But in America, they just oversell these flights all the time. Like, I can't remember the last flight I got on domestically where someone doesn't come up to me and goes, we're looking for volunteers, sir. Volunteers for what? You know, volunteers, you know, for what exactly? We're looking for volunteers to give up their seat on this flight. Well, why the fuck would I do that? Like, why would anyone? Oh, but we'll give you $400. Nah, you're all right.
That's gonna have to be straight grands, like.
Yeah, I'll take arriving at my fucking destination as I planned, actually, if it's all the same with you. And then the fact that they can get it to a point where it's like, if no one volunteers, they just do a fucking lottery to throw people off the plane for the tickets you paid for. You know, it's balmy. I've never seen any business operate like this. So anyway, check this story out. You know, United Airlines are the famous like shit airline now. Like, you know, you can't just beat up a doctor, right, because he wants to get to his destination because he's got an appointment with a patient. You can't just set armed police on him, beat him up, and remove him from a plane and and retain, like, you know, your reputation as a customer service outfit. But this is probably even worse in a way. Nobody got beat up, but this is fucking outrageous, Sam. This is outrageous. So this is a story from United Airlines. A woman wanted to visit her mother in Minnesota. Her mother was dying, and she'd got the call. This has happened to me a couple of times in my life. I don't know if you're a little bit younger, so maybe you've not had this call, but you get a call and it's like, a relative is checking out. You're on the clock now if you want to come and say goodbye. You know what I mean? And it's just an awful thing because you've got to drop everything. Like, you are literally on the clock. You've got to go get to them, or you're not going to get to say your piece, you know? And it's happened to me once where it's like I got there and it was too late anyway, and I did everything I could to get home. So it's like super traumatic and awful experience. People might want to have a little bit of human empathy at this moment when somebody's going through that. Anyway, so this woman gets on the plane. She was, sit down. She's got on. She's already in her seat. And a flight attendant from United comes up to her and says, you got to get off. And she had to get off because due to a technical mishap, her reservation had been cancelled. So they brought on the security and escorted her off. She was at the desk. She was like pleading with the ticket agents. And then the plane just flew off. And that was that. Yeah. So she then had to make alternative things. She got in her car and drove to fucking Minnesota. She drove all night, didn't sleep. This is like a drive across America. And she got a phone call en route saying that her mother had died. Yeah, so rough, right? So it's rough. Now, here's what happened to make this occur, right? Basically, she didn't have the money to get the plane ticket when she got the call about her mother being sick. So, and she was told categorically it's heart failure and it's going to lead to organ failure and she's not going to live through the night. You need to come now. So she borrowed the money to get a ticket from her landlord. And then because it was so urgent, she was like, look, can we get it? Is there any way we can get an earlier flight? So the landlord, who had kindly lent her the money for the ticket, called up and moved it to an earlier flight. But when they put this information in the system, the change just fucked up and it voided her ticket. So even though the ticket had been paid for, even though the seat hadn't been resold and was valid, that was it. It was it was like some fraud protection measure. So the ticket got refunded to the landlord, and while she was saying, "Look, I've got to get here. I've got to fly," the attendant told her to her face, "Nobody flies for free."
Good
Not
thing
bad,
I paid it.
Yeah, mad, isn't it? United Airlines, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, you can. So I don't think they've released a statement about it yet, the airline. But it's that just fucking like, what is going on? Like, do you know what I mean? At this point, I might be inclined to say, all right, look, I tell you what, let's sort it out in Minnesota. All right, let's we know who you are. You have to put all your fucking ID in and your passport and whatever else to fucking fly. We know you're not going anywhere. Like we've got the card details of the person who paid. Like what? I don't understand. Like what major crime is going to occur here if you just let them get on the plane? Like it's so bizarre to me. And then this was another crazy one. Right, we've talked a lot about support animals, Sam. Now again, my view on support animals are very clear. If your animal is the type of animal that's going to be a cunt, a dog has the potential to be a cunt. They're mostly good boys, I know that, but they do have the potential, right? A peacock, definitely going to be a cunt. They're cunts by nature. But, there's some animals that just don't have the capacity to be a cunt. They physically can't. Snail can't be a cunt. Exactly. A snail cannot be a cunt. And try as hard as it may, all it can do is sort of slither around silently and slowly, and that's about it, really. That's it. So one of the animals that I think, they're all right, aren't they? They're just okay. They're just not going to cause any problems. Definitely is a hamster.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So hamsters are good, right? Like, you ever heard of a story? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've heard some fucked up shit about them. Like, if you have too many of them,
they start fighting, but yeah.
Yeah, and they'll eat each other. And stuff.
Yeah, they'll fuck each other right up.
I have heard that, which is crazy, right? Because when you look at them, you think, you're not having a
I think it's a certain kind of breed. I think Russian dwarf hamsters, apparently, like, if you put two boys in the same cage, they will just fuck each other's world up until one of them dies, like, fight to the death.
But, I'm all right with it. I'm still all right with them. So, and this story is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Like, when I said I wanted airlines to take a stance on support animals, I meant just not allowing people to bring on giant fucking Rottweilers that would just kill a man because he's like, opening a bag of pretzels a bit too noisily. I'm talking about real fucking, pain in the balls. If you bring on a little hamster, think about it, and you just scared of the flying. That's fine. I can that doesn't impact on anyone else's life. There's a story from over in Miami. A woman from Florida was flying Spirit Airlines, and she wanted to bring a emotional support hamster on the plane. So she rang up in advance on her flight and said, can I bring my emotional support hamster? And they went, yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. And she went, okay, great. And then she got there, and they were like, sorry, you can't have that on a plane. So you need to get rid of it before you board. She's like, I can't get rid of it. It's a living creature. Like, how do you propose I get rid of it? Like, do I leave it? So, like, are you gonna take care of it? You gonna fucking mail it to me? How's this gonna work? And the air attendants said, nah, you need to flush it down the toilet. Well,
how deep into the boarding process was she when they said you have to go fuck off with the hamster?
Like through one gate, but not on the plane.
Right then, I've got some opinions about this. Right, number one, you didn't love our hamster, so don't even fucking tell any lies to me. Because number one, you're flying locally, domestic flight, so at most that flight to you is worth about $300. And you've decided, you know what, I'm just going to flush my hamster into oblivion. And also, if you are going to kill your hamster, at least just set him into the wild. At least give him a chance at living. Don't just drown him on the spot. Like, well, see ya, love ya, bye.
I mean, here's the thing. One thing I will say is there's been conflicting reports. Like, I saw the headline somewhere saying she did flush it, but I don't think that actually happened. I think that's classic didn't happen. I think what did happen was the airlines told her to get rid of it and to flush it, and she didn't. That's what I think actually happened.
But she got on the flight though, didn't she?
Yeah.
So why don't she get on the flight?
I don't know. Maybe she did a Richard Gere.
The hamster's gone, but no. If I was you, that definitely would have been like, all right, I'll go flush him. And I would have just put him on my bag. Because how much noise can an hamster make?
Well, not much at all. They.
Exactly. And then when we're in the sky, I'll just pull him out. What are you going to do? Emergency land over my hamster, you dog?
Probably they will, won't they?
Then do it. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah.
My hamster just grounded a plane. Most powerful hamster of all time.
Yeah. So I mean, this version says that she did flush Pebbles. Pebbles is the name of the hamster. And just. Here, look at the picture of these things. How could anyone do that?
No, that's what I mean. There's no way you'd be able to do that, surely. But at least just put it on the floor and just let it run. Just let it have a bash, like.
Yeah, like look at them, dwarf everyone knows dwarf hamsters are the fucking coolest, dude. They're all right. They're the cutest. I don't know how anyone could do it, but that's what she says. I think I'm gonna go so far as to say that's bullshit. That she flushed Pebbles, and I agree with you on this, Sam. If she did flush Pebbles, she's a bit of a cunt, isn't she? Like, there's no getting away from it, brother. There is no getting away from it. I agree with you. That at the end of the day, it's like if you were taking your support dog through, an airline.
Sorry, you're gonna have to snap that dog's neck. Well, you know, I don't want to miss my flight.
Yeah. Sorry, Bowser. wrenching some fucking bulldog's neck. Like, you fuck. Man, there's no way.
Him to death, like.
Yeah, there's just no way. There's just no way. So I think it's bullshit. But apparently, according to all the reports, she is looking at suing the airline.
What a surprise. Because you decided to flush your pet. So, could have just went home, of course.
I mean, I guess it's different. If, because you are legally obliged to comply with their instructions, right?
Yeah, or not fly. You can definitely or not fly. That's always an option.
Yeah,
or you couldn't just turn around and go home, like 100%, take your hamster home, live an happy life, get a flight next week.
Yeah, so I agree with that. I do agree with that. But I thought that was a bit fucking much, you know, like just. Well, the fucking air attendant did say to kill this sentient creature, so. And there was no toilet available, so I had to put on my jack boots.
Stop
dance on it. Head. Sorry, Pebbles!
You're making me do this.
You remember the story I told you about my mate with the mouse, right? You remember? I know I've told you this one.
Maybe.
Well, right. So I had a mate growing up called Isaac, right? And he was from like a pretty, I don't want to say like religious family, but like his dad was a bell ringer, you know?
Is that some sort of weird innuendo or literally a church bell ringer?
No, like literally a church bell ringer, you know?
Okay.
The campanologist is the word. And that's how I know that, right? So he had a mouse, he had a pet mouse. And it got sick. He had a mouse. I can't remember the mouse's name. And it got sick, it got cancer.
Oh, my hamster had bear tumours when it died, but
bear tumours?
Yeah, like in the shape of a bear. No, but literally huge tumours on his head, like.
Well, yeah, this mouse got sick, right? So it got a big old tumour in its stomach, right? And it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it got to the point where its legs were sort of stuck out on the side,
like a fucking inflatable balloon.
Yeah, but the tumour was just big enough. It was like sort of dragging itself around the cage, right? So I was like, "Yo, you got to do something about that motherfucking mouse." Like, you know what I mean? You got to put
stomp on its head, probably.
You got to
Unless
kill.
You know how to do rat surgery, but
like, cause I think his parents were like, "Well, look, God decides when the mouse dies." One of them, you know what I mean? So
I am made in God's image, so therefore I decide that the mouse shall die today.
So anyway, down the road there was my mate Rich.
Oh and Rich, I remember this now. Yeah,
there you do. So Rich's dad was a real like man's man, you know, biker, heavy drinker, you know. And Isaac was like, "Oh, what are we gonna do about the mouse?" And I was like, "Listen, get a second opinion. Go talk to Rich's dad." So he like
say it as if he's a vet or something.
No, just a biker.
What do you think of these tumours, Rich? Ooh, he's fucked, man.
So he took the fucking mouse in the cage down. He like brought it over, and Bruce like pulled it out, and he looked at it, and it was all big, and you could see all the veins feeding the tumour. Just blah, blah, blah. It's like that thing out of Blade.
Yeah.
You know, in the room with the monitors, like yeah. And he went, "Listen, Isaac, you know, whatever the mouse's name was, let's call him Barry.
Barry's fucked.
Yeah, he's like
Barry's belly's gone.
Yeah, Barry's in a lot of pain right now. So we have to do the best thing here, and we have to end his pain. You understand why that's the kind thing to do. That's the humane thing to do." And Isaac was like, "Yeah, I suppose." And he went, "It's okay. We'll do it now. And whatever you tell your dad, if your dad is upset, he can come and talk to me about it, and I'll explain why this was the best thing." I went, "Okay." So he took Barry to the garage where he kept his bikes and he kept his tools and everything. And I don't know. I don't know what the appropriate humane way to kill a mouse that's riddled with cancer is.
Probably I don't know. I go with a hammer straight to the head, one hit to the head.
He did. He in front
he did.
He did. He went for this, like, he took this like lump hammer off the fucking side of the wall. This is like one of these childhood things that like it's just burnt into my brain. It's just like one of those traumatic experiences that you go through as a child. And he took Barry out of the cage and he put him on the garage floor. And he didn't like it on that cold garage floor. And then Rich's dad lifted the hammer up And in one insane fucking scream, that's the worst part about it. Like he put so much effort into killing this mouse. Like he screamed as he put the hamster out. Like, "Ah!" Like that. Like it was Vietnam or something.
Like he had done something wrong to him.
And I swear to God, he hit it so fucking hard. Barry was just a fucking stain on the garage floor. I don't even know where his parts went. He didn't even have, like, there was just nothing left.
Didn't even have a tumour anymore. Like, smashed it out of him.
He definitely didn't, mate. He didn't have nout. He had nout. He was the stain
Your
was on
mate covered in blood all over his shins.
Yeah, the stain was on the garage floor for a while, many years afterwards. But that was the sad ballad of Barry, like so. So anyway, right, there you go. Airlines, mouse killing, it's all good. Right. So another thing that people always say to me, like, is fucking, do you miss going back to Britain? Do you miss the UK? Do you miss England? Do you miss Wales? Like, it's always 100% nah, massive nah, because I've been trying to put my finger on why I think Britain is so shit for a while now. But it's definitely shit. I mean, Britain is shit. You still live there, right? It's shit, isn't it?
Yeah, but I feel like everywhere's shit. Like, I've been to America, and America's pretty shit as well.
But you didn't like America?
No, I like it, but it's, you know what I mean? It's not that much better. I feel like the UK is just like America, but 10 years behind.
It's not, though. It is different. And that's the problem. That's what I've come to realize. Like, things I like about America, right? They understand. They understand, like, courtesy in a way. Like, there's this myth that British people are polite, but they're not.
Yeah, but you live in the South, though. Is that what you mean? Just in your area or all of America? 'Cause if you go to New York, you're not going to get the same kind of people.
Yeah, but everyone knows New York doesn't count.
Even if you go to LA, people are fucking creepy, you know?
Yeah, all right. So LA and New York. Now, any other major city in the world in America, well, any other major city in America, better sound. Never been.
I mean, Buffalo's in New York as well. Boston.
Yeah, Boston was great. Everyone was super friendly. Just went to Boston, right? When you go to fucking anywhere in Britain, it's fucking everyone's just a cunt for no reason. For no good reason. Everyone's fucking miserable. Everyone's having a bad time. And it's not just that, though. It's like Britain has become a nation of petty, power aspirational, pathetic, rules first losers. That's what it is. It's just everybody is like slithering over everybody else to get like just one tiny little centimeter further up the ladder. And here, don't do that. Local councils are using anti-terrorist laws to spy on parents to see if they're trying to get into a school whose postcode they don't belong in. Like, it's fucking shit. It's no wonder everyone's fucking miserable. It's garbage. It's just a garbage way to live. It's like when I went to work and got my first job, we had something called a lunch hour. Not a lunch break, a lunch hour. We had an hour. And you could have something healthy and nutritious. And you know, you could go a little bit further afield. Now you get 30 minutes. 30 minutes, and you have to go to the nearest thing, and all your other co-workers are there. And what is it? It's Greg's, isn't it? And you stuff that slimy, lukewarm pastry in your mouth. Yeah. Like the Brundle fly. Like, just get it in there, jam it in, because you're back to work in like 20 minutes. Yeah. You know, it's just, and everyone's, you see this in the paper, baby. It's just awful. It's just shit. It's just shit. Life in Britain is just shit. I don't know anyone does it, right?
I got a pretty tunnel vision though, because the only people I interact with in work is like GFIN, so everyone's esports. That's easy. Yeah. And then like the only people who are creepy is just when you go to London, but I don't fucking interact with them. But I stay myself.
Yeah. Well,
eyes down, stay away. You won't get stabbed or attacked.
You managed to do what I did, and that is you managed to cocoon yourself away from the fucking horror of everyday life.
Yes,
but it's just not everyone gets to do that, right? And it look, I picked out some stories that I think go to the heart of why I hate Britain. Like literally, why it's just awful. And this is one, right? From Leicestershire. This is modern day British spirit. Right? I mean, keep in mind, we're already hitting you with all the mad stories like Mrs. Claus riding around on a moped getting finger banged by a fucking blind guy that she's using for fucking free rent. Like, right? But just look at this story. So this was the headline. It tells you enough, but it's actually worse when you read into it. Man fined for helping the homeless on Christmas Day. Right? A man who pulled into a bus stop on Christmas Day to help a homeless man has been fined by a council. Lee Williamson of Evington, Leicester, said he stopped to give a homeless man a blanket, hat, gloves, scarf, food, and chat to him. He later received a £70 fine, despite there being no buses running on Christmas Day.
Or pretty much no cars. As you can see, the road is completely empty.
Leicester City Council said that the camera enforcement was an important safety measure after a cyclist died there in 2016. Mr. Williams said, I feel like I'm being punished for helping someone. That's because you are, mate. £70 could have put a homeless guy in a B&B for a week. Normally, that is a busy road, and I would never dream of stopping at a bus stop, but with it being Christmas Day, there were no traffic and buses, and I could see no harm in it. Right? And this goes to the heart of what's happening in Britain. There is no common sense anymore. There's just this officious, pathetic enforcement of the rules, no matter what. Britain used to be a discretionary country where people could figure stuff out and be, okay, in this instance, this is bad. In this instance, this is good. And people used to just get on about their lives and it all worked out. Modern Britain isn't like that at all. Councils have way too much fucking power. Let me tell you, as somebody that spent a period of time working for Birmingham City Council, it's the single largest local government employer in Europe, and it is one of the most fucking wasteful institutions that has ever existed. There is a money burning factory that is less wasteful than Birmingham City Council, right? I'm gonna give you some examples here. So first of all, when I first got into council life, there was this thing going on where people were basically, there was a massive sort of like class action, for want of a better word, against the council, because what they had done for decades is systematically underpaid certain groups of people: grave diggers, dinner ladies, and I can't remember what the other one was. Might have been lollipop people, you know. And they were just getting wrecked by the council. They were just like, well, yeah, we'll just massively underpay them. Blah, 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 blah. And then it turned out like they couldn't do that. And so what they then had to do was they then have to give people the option to accept a payout, which was kind of like what they would have had, but about 30% less based on their length of service. Or they can go with a class action, wait longer, have a legal battle, and not accept the conciliatory payment. So that alone cost Birmingham City Council just millions, tens of millions of pounds just poured in because they didn't do things right the first time. So you're like, well, surely that they must have booked their ideas up. One of the jobs I had, I'm ashamed to say, was I had to arrange meetings for elected officials, people that you have elected from your borough, your constituency, to go and represent your views. And I used to pick up the phone and I'd be like, hello, Mr. Khan, you need to go to this meeting tonight at 8 p.m. And he'd be like, well, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Like a kid who didn't want to go to school.
Shame's
and I'd be like,
job, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, listen, Mr. Khan, you really have to go because you've got to keep your seat. You have to attend You have to attend like 3 out of the 8 meetings this year. And this is the last one before the cycle starts new. If you don't go, you're at risk of losing your seat. And they'll be like, like this huge sigh. And then
fine.
Can I put you down for this meeting to discuss this local legislation thing that's going through, or the expansion of parking in the area? Can I put you down that you will attend? Well, I don't know how I'm going to get there. What do you mean? You'll have to book me a chauffeur. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't really think the cost is justified in this instance, Mr. Khan. We're really up to budget here. And right, well, I'm invoicing a fucking taxi. Okay. So these people who didn't want to go to meetings that they were elected to go to, obligated to attend. Think about that for a threshold, by the way. Your local councillor doesn't even have to attend 50% of the fucking meetings that you expect him to attend to represent your views on something. This is British local government, right? So they then get a cab and they fucking invoice it, right? And then on top of that, the other thing, I never heard anything like it. Do you know how many times, Sam, I used to get asked, will there be biscuits? Serious. Will there be biscuits? I'm not joking. These are 60-year-old men asking me, who was in my early...
Will there be biscuits?
Will there be biscuits if I go to the meeting? Well, I suppose, sir. I suppose we can arrange for a bit. Can we get some biscuits? And literally, what we had like a list of catering services. What we would have to do is, depending on who was attending, we would always have to put dinner on. Now, sometimes you just got away with like a sort of extravagant biscuit display with enough biscuits for like 400 people. And then, the next one up was the triangular sandwiches. And then the next one up after that was like a fully catered Indian or Chinese meal with like mini samosas and shit.
Yeah.
And these fuckers wouldn't get out of bed unless there was biscuits. It was mad. And the invoices would come in, and everybody who attended, would have invoiced a taxi or a chauffeur. Then you've got the catering on top. So just to get these cunts in a room to talk about the things they're meant to be talking about, thousands. I used to say to my boss all the time, this can't be right. Like, if anybody ever saw this, if anybody ever saw the way you're spending taxpayers' money, there would be an outrage about it. No, this is just how government works. This is the council. Like, fuck Britain. Seriously, it's awful. Councils are a fucking joke. Some of the most wasteful organizations. It's your money, and what do you get out of it? Have you ever, has anyone ever said, well, the council's done a great job? They don't, they take your fucking trash away less now. Once every 2 weeks where I used to live. Once every 2 weeks. I just used to have like huge, I'd walk in my hallway, bin bags full of fucking empties. Why is that? Well, we spent all the money on biscuits, didn't we? Fucking nonsense. It's fuck Britain. And look, here's another reason to fuck Britain. Right? Lollipop Men. They're a dying breed, Sam. Now, one of the great things about lollipop men or lollipop ladies, lollipop people, I suppose, is that it was a way that retired elderly people could still engage with their community, have a job, earn a little bit of extra money, get out the house, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. I remember mine fondly. They're doing it less and less now. Because they don't want to.
I'm kind of glad though, mate, because I never liked the idea of baby holding people's hand to go across the road. Like, you got to teach people. They don't always do that.
They don't always do that.
Like, unless if you're able to walk, you should be able to cross the road. Like, you shouldn't be baby at that age. That's the age you've got to learn where dangers are.
Yeah, all right, fair dues.
But some extra lights and fuck the lollipop lady. Let the kids learn how to walk across the road.
But the thing is, it's just nice to have a bit of adult supervision so kids can get from point A to point B in safety, right? And it's an institution. So, I remember you don't see them as much now, but I remember mine when I was a kid. Going to school, there's the dangerous road where everyone gets fucking wiped out. Nice, not going to happen during school hours because, the lollipop ladies here used to, go and do the thing and they'd be talking to you. Oh, yeah, have a good day at school, Richard. Don't get into trouble again. And that was that, right? Now, they've started cutting back on this because no one wants to do, like, the extra trouble of doing, like, a CRB. That's a criminal background check, for elderly lollipop people. But obviously they have to now because if you're interacting with children, you need to be checked, which is something I obviously agree with. Fair enough. But this is just an outrage, Sam. This is an outrage. I've never been so outraged. I'm so outraged, Sam. I could go work for the Daily Mail over this.
Nice.
It's time. I'm outraged because a lollipop man, an 83-year-old lollipop man, has been banned. Not from being a lollipop man, but he's banned from high-fiving the kids.
Fucking hell.
He's been doing it for 14 years in his local community as Colin Spencer. He's 83.
Look at him, he's living it. Look at that picture.
Yeah, he's
living it large.
Large, mate. Right? Now, he got banned from high-fiving the kids because the local council says he must concentrate on ensuring highway safety. Now, his particular beat, there's a special school not far from him, a school that deals with kids with developmental disorders and special needs. A lot of them are on the autistic spectrum. And what he does is he helps them, hey, great job, you're crossing the road safely. He gives them a little high five. He's reinforcing good road safety.
Well done,
and trying
cross the road, way.
Yeah, way. And
basic
everyone,
Pavlovian shit. Reward them for doing something good.
The council have said he'll lose his job if he does high fives. So, listen to this. Some children tried to high five him. Keep in mind, these are the autistic kids. Some of the autistic kids are like, hey, Mr. Spencer, hey. And he goes, I'm sorry, son. I'm not allowed to do the high five. And they're crying, Sam. The kids are crying because they don't understand why he won't high five them. So, a quote from the council is, school crossing patrols are required to continually observe the road and traffic conditions to ensure safety. The school crossing patrol at this location has been asked to stop high-fiving and to concentrate on his core duty of not high-fiving. Come on.
Dude, fucking grow up. He's an 83-year-old man just filling his day with something fun to do. Yeah.
Now, apparently, been linked in the chat, as of 7 hours ago, it's been overturned.
Good.
But you know why it was overturned,
Logic
Sam?
prevails.
Logic hasn't prevailed. It was overturned. Look, it was overturned because it made it to the BBC.
Yeah, obviously.
And it makes the councils look like the fucking shitbags they are. So they go, yeah, we were wrong to impose the ban. There's the updated story if you want to bring it up.
I'll link the two.
Same pictures. They obviously didn't get new pictures of him. I should have got a picture of him doing a high five. But look, you can say we want to apologise for the unnecessary concern caused by the issuing of an instruction that was clearly wrong. Colin has been an outstanding public servant and a popular member of his community for many years. Oh, so it was all for nothing then. It was just councils trying to occupy their time with something to do that don't need to be done. It's unreal. I mean, there's just like loads of horror stories about like local councils. You seen this one? This is an old one, right? This was unbelievable. I remember when this happened at the time. Local councils were hiring people to go through your trash and see what you were throwing out. What is this? Are you MI5? Like, what the fuck is going on? That was years ago. Now what they're doing is they employ people to make sure you're doing proper recycling. Ooh, not recycling. One of the most fucking inefficient bullshit things that goes on, by the way. Oh, recycling's going to save the planet. Definitely not. Look into that, by the way. Certain types of recycling, yes. Recycling holistically as a concept, absolutely not. It's fucking job creation for job creation's sake. So, look at this. They employed bin police. There's a TV series I want to see, Sam. Sam Davis, bin
for
police.
Bin police, mate.
Yeah. Sam Davis, bin police. Pull out your badge like that.
I found a plastic bottle in this general refuse bag. What's going on here?
Officer Davis here, bin police.
I see you got some cans in your paper bag. That's a fine.
Is that biodegradable matter in with your aluminium? You're going down, son.
You're gonna have to come with me.
Kicking in a fucking door like, blow!
Bin police.
Get down, get down! Separate your fucking paper from your plastic, you slag! It's ridiculous. Utterly fucking ridiculous how shit Britain is.
That guy is all like how landed he is, and he's bin police, like.
Bin police.
Landed.
Bin.
Same mustache too, but ginger.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm fucking in the bin. Look at that cunt. He's loving it. Look at him as well, like so proud of his job, like so fucking proud of it, isn't he? So proud. Yeah, get that tash on me, mate. Come on. Let's get tash on. Go on. I'll stand still for you.
I was tracking you, don't you? I was doing live animation.
Come on.
That did ages ago, what?
Oh, well, I'm watching the delay, aren't I? I'm glad I'm not ginger, I'll say that.
Yeah, that would be worse.
Fucking bin police, man. I can't do it, mate. I can't do Britain anymore for all these reasons. Basically, the common theme in all of these stories is obviously councils. Councils have made Britain shit in a lot of ways. But it's not just that, mate. I mean, I hate the fucking pathetic mundanity of Britain. Do you know what I mean? Like, just even the corrupt and the criminals, you know, like they just think small. They just think so small.
Yeah.
Like I say, during those riots in Birmingham, the guy with the basmati rice doing a gun sign, that sums Britain up to me. Could have looted anything. I am looting rice. Do you know? Like, there's just no ambition anymore. We've given up. Here's another thing, right? This has to be fake, by the way. It's got to be fake. But it isn't. But it's got to be. It has to be fake, but it isn't. So, crime, Sam. British crime.
Grime.
Yeah, grime. British grime. There was this is from Lancaster Online, right? There was a guy who'd done a bit of thieving in a market stand in Lancaster, right? And they were able to track him down and catch him, right? And they did it through use of a sketch artist. Right, now you really got to hold on here, Sam. This is a tough one to get through, right? So the sketch artist came out and you know, like, have you ever seen it on like CSI when they do like super detailed like sketches, like describe goes, oh, he's 6'3". His skin was, eggshell colored, and then they turn it round, and it just looks like the motherfucker. You're like, holy fucking shit! Like, what kind of like insane levels of imagination do you have from those like limited details to draw a perfect fucking likeness? Right. Well, let's have a look at the fucking sketch in this, Sam.
There it is.
I'm out. Like, how the fuck have they done it, mate?
Fucking hell. He did get the dimples, though. No fair play to the lad. He did have the dimples.
Mate.
He hasn't got a hat, though. Lied about the hat, like.
Mate. It looks like fucking Tintin or something. What's this shit? What is this, mate?
I want to know what they said to describe him to make him draw that.
Well, first of all, can we talk about this cunt's fringe? You fucking fringe! What is he doing?
Barely got any left, man. I think that's his mullet that he's combed all the way over the top.
Get it shaved, mate. Get it fucking... Come on, like... There's more hair on my fucking beanbag. What are you doing? But just look at that, mate. Honestly, now, that sketch looks nothing like him, mate. Come on.
Wait, I like how one of the most... Like,
the only thing that's got is the tiny eyes.
Yeah, but I was going to say, the most descriptive part of someone is their eyes, and for the eyes, he just did 2 dots. Like,
yeah, no, isn't it? What colour are that?
Yeah.
Dots.
Dots. He had tiny eyes, hair like a shrew.
His thing as well, I would definitely have talked about his snack. Look at his snack.
He has got a long neck. Like.
Mate, come on, look at the snack on that. And then just, the one detail is that he's got fucking a wispy fringe. Not in the drawing.
Yeah, they give him quite a full fringe in the drawing.
Yeah. It's bollocks, isn't it, mate? Fair play. Whatever the fucking officers who found the guy was smoking.
It worked, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, can't argue with it. Says here, look, I'll read you the quote. While the sketch provided by the witness may have appeared amateurish and cartoonish, it, along with the distinctive physical descriptors, jogged the memory of at least one investigator to provide a potential suspect's name. So the coppers went around with that sketch showing it to people. You seen this cunt?
On Tintin? Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, just have a look at Tintin, mate. It does look more like Tintin than a human. Like. It's just ridiculous. Like it does look like Tintin. Dot eyes. Fucking snowy. Absolutely ridiculous, mate. Okay. So yeah, Britain shit, basically. I just want that on the record. Right, let's have a look at some other stories. Right, so, here's something. Because a lot of people go, oh, you never pick on the right. I don't know how many times I've got to make fun of the right or point out shit that the right does to get that. I actually got criticized on YouTube. Someone said, you don't like Ben Shapiro. Expected from a leftist. First of all...
No, you're a leftist, man.
First of all, when Ben Shapiro talks sense, I'm all for that. When he's talking bollocks about propaganda being beamed straight into your brain, sounding like Alex Jones, doing it for PragerU, and you're talking about propaganda, PragerU being a fake university that is designed to distribute and disseminate conservative propaganda by your metric, not mine, it's a bit hypocritical, So, but there's a couple of stories recently that caught my eye, and I've got to say, like, just how fucking unacceptable, unbelievable some of this shit is. Because this is the thing, like, it's a bit glib to talk about horseshoe theory, but I think I've known for the longest periods of time, extremists, zealots, they're as bad as each other. You hit a certain point of ridiculousness and your personal politics don't really matter anymore. It's just that simple. So obviously, I get beaten over the head with the Breitbart stick anytime I stick my head out. I saw a tweet during the fucking Super Bowl, Sam. That is one of the most unbelievable things I think I've ever seen a supposed news outlet do. And it makes it incredibly hard to, like, when you keep saying, oh, I was cocooned away, I was in the tech section, I wrote about esports and Facebook, you know. And then you see shit like this. It's like, please. Shame, I say. So during the Super Bowl, obviously lots of people have hot takes. You see, you know, we talked about how you'll see like absurd leftists talk about, this is a distillation of Trump's America. Yeah, everything is to you. You're mental. Everything is a distillation of Trump's America to you. It's not. It's just in your fucking mind. It's a sports event. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This fucking... These noodles I'm eating, look, it's like Trump's America. Look how divided it is, and the chickens and whatnot. You're mental. You're just seeing shit. You're taking your deep, fucked up thoughts and you're projecting them onto things. And it doesn't matter what it is, a movie. No one enjoys a movie anymore, do they? They don't just watch a movie and go, oh, that was a good movie. How can I say this movie was about Trump's America? They even go back.
No, mate, what about? I'm sure I'll be able to enjoy Black Panther without having any of that thrust upon me. I'm sure I'll be able to just watch the film.
Don't make me go there. But yeah, you know, it's like but they go back. It's not just the new releases like Black Panther or whatever the fuck. They go back to stuff from like Clinton's America, you know, shit in the fucking 90s, and they go, it's the perfect. With Trump's America, we now get no, we don't. It doesn't. It was created 25, 30 fucking years ago. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any fucking difference. It cannot be tied today. You can pretend if you want, but don't pretend in public. Don't make me have to go, oh, that's brilliant. Love that. You know. But anyway, so look, you see those hot takes all the time from left magazines. But what I rarely talk about, I suppose, by contrast, is that when the right does it, and the right does it all the time as well. And this is one of the most disgusting examples of trying to bait some like awful pseudo Islamophobic, racist. I don't even know what fire they're trying to stoke here, but it's not cool. Right? Middle of the Super Bowl, Breitbart tweeted this out. Grandpa, what's a Super Bowl? Well, Lil Muhammad, back when the kuffar ran things, they stitched up filthy pigskins, moved them around, painted lines, and shoved each other. There was secular music and alcohol, a very haram affair. What? Why? Why would you fucking tweet that? In what world is that acceptable? Now, they deleted that. They deleted that and said, we have deleted a tweet that didn't meet our editorial standards, implying a website.
Employee, isn't it?
Yeah, they always go down that route. No, but just the irony of that, implying a website that has a section called Black Crime and has published completely ridiculous climate change denial articles, not written by scientists, just written by people who like literally one article was written by a guy who said, I went to the Barrier Reef and saw coral, so global warming's not happening. Like literally. That was it. So it's like implying you have editorial standards is interesting, right? But what is the point of publishing something like that in the middle of a fucking
just to stir shit up?
Yeah, exactly. What does that achieve? It's pretty gross. It's pretty disgusting. So there's that, right? But then there was this other thing. We talk a lot about fucking snowflakes is the word that gets used. But this is also outrageous, and done by somebody on the right, You know, we always imply that it's only, for example, you know, liberal teachers that abuse their position and do inappropriate things. And we've certainly seen lots of that, right? I'm not disputing that. I'm not suddenly changing my position to pick up some cheap brownie points. Those teachers that come in and say, you can't wear a Make America Great Again t-shirt, get out my class, and try and have children suspended for expressing themselves politically, you know, that's completely unacceptable. You know, when a teacher hijacks your education to impose their own political views, they should be removed from teaching. They're not appropriate. You do not do that. Children are impressionable. Adults have a responsibility. This is why it's important for teachers to not be fucking, you know, arseholes like this.
You also just don't want to instill in anyone that age that any opinion should just be shut out and never discussed. Like, you shouldn't say anything like that. Because as soon as you start to hide opinions, people start to think, like, why is that opinion being hidden? If you discuss all the opinions and just say why it's wrong, if you believe it to be wrong, you know what I mean? Discuss through it.
So look, just to show that you'll find the right people do this as well. This story, you know, it's like, I suppose you might laugh at it on the surface. I know I saw it and I laughed on the surface, but then like you think about it and what it means, and it sits with you. It gets a little bit worse, right? So, teacher misspells Hillary Clinton's name, leading family to demand apology. You're like, that's unreasonable, Fox News. Let's dig a little bit deeper into the story, shall we? And there's a picture. You scroll down, you see the mother and the daughter. All right, Sam, can I just point out, by the way, I can't take this serious anymore because the girl on the left looks like you, bud.
I mean, does she, though? My nose isn't that bit wide.
No, but if it was.
But that's just not me. My eyes are bigger. My mouth is bigger.
Just bring up your Twitter picture, right? And let's just bring up your Twitter picture, mate.
Hang on.
I just want to have a look.
Does look anything the same, mate? Does even look the same?
I'll let the chat decide.
This one, mate.
I'll let the chat decide.
Hang on.
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch the chat's reaction to this because
just point out. Look at the eyes, right? The mouth and the nose, right? Key facial features.
Okay.
Small eyes, longer eyebrows, big nose, small mouth.
Okay, good. And then just keep alternating between you and the girl if you can. Yep.
Not even close,
man. You do it just a few. Yeah, keep doing it. Just a few more times. There you go. I don't know, guys. I think, you know, I'm just saying there's some similarities.
See, even the chat does not look like Sam, to be honest. I don't know what Rich is on. Thank you.
Why are you ignoring the ones that say long lost twin?
Yeah, because they're just mentally ill, and this person's honest. I'm picking out those people. It's like, yeah, I'm just saying, yeah. Haven't even looked.
Well, anyway, look, that's neither here nor. That's neither here nor there. I always thought you were.
Hair as good as mine for a start.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's fair. But anyway, so if you look at the picture, which again, just to let you all know there that it's not Sam in the picture, you can see that he didn't just misspell Hillary Clinton's name, did he? Did the teacher?
He's done it on purpose.
He's had a purpose, mate. Hillary Rodham Clinton, right? So here's the story. A Pennsylvania family is demanding a public apology from their daughter's sixth grade teacher after the man admitted to intentionally misspelling Hillary Clinton's name in a letter the 11-year-old had written. She wanted to write a letter to the former presidential candidate because she considers Clinton a hero. So she wrote the letter and she got the teacher to put the name and address, the post box for Hillary Clinton on. And the teacher addressed the letter to Hillary Rodham Clinton. And as you can see here, they don't miss a trick at Fox, misspelling the former Secretary of State's first name to include the word liar in it. Good catch.
Good.
You can see the teacher said that was just a joke. I didn't expect it to be taken the way that it was took. You can have a chuckle or whatever. But real talk.
Nah, you definitely shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, if a kid goes to a teacher and says, "Look, I really look up to this person. I have aspirations. I want to be like this person." Look, we all know what Hillary Clinton
exactly. It's like Santa Claus. You haven't got to break the mystery, you see.
Yeah, we all know.
When a young girl says, "I want to be like Hillary Clinton," she means I want to be successful and stuff. Just let her take the vision.
Maybe I could be president one day, and I want to send a letter expressing my admiration to my personal hero. Will you help me with that, teacher? And the teacher goes, "Yes, I absolutely will."
Troll, lol.
Stupid cunt. How is this an appropriate use of your fucking relationship with this child? It's ridiculous. So I mean, again, that's the kind of shit I would be fucking suspending people like immediately for that. It doesn't matter. There will be a lot of young girls that aspire to be what they think Hillary Clinton is.
Yeah.
And it's not really your place as a teacher to say, you shouldn't have these heroes. You shouldn't have those heroes. And I'm going to, you want to write a letter to them? All right, yeah, I'll help you with that. Dear Clinton, we know you capped that person that was going to testify. Ha ha ha, you won't suicide me, love, teacher. Yeah, I wrote it all down. We'll send that in. He'll lie, yeah. Infowars.com. Right, Like, what is that? Like, you're a fucking teacher. Be fucking responsible, you fucking piece of shit, So anyway, yeah. So, I'm just saying, the right has its fair share of mentalists as well. But every time you say, and look at the right, and look at the left, and look at the right, and look at the left is a different beast because
into the left.
The ultimate liberal, the liberals just seem, it's like pathetic. It's pathetic. I think that's the key difference here. Like, don't get me wrong, that story was pathetic. There's usually kind of a sharp and pointed nastiness to some of the ridiculousness that you'll see from like hardcore right wingers, far right people. Like, it's just not funny. It's you can't really laugh at some of it, Like, but when it's the left, it's a joke. It's so pathetic. You're like, who would occupy their time with this? We can combine. Didn't happen with this next one, right? Get your t-shirts. Didn't happen. Or if you like Odie, get a mug. Also didn't happen. Available in mug form. So just look at this.
Lewis.com/merch.
Yeah, good man. Infowars.com.
Get your brainzyme. And your water cleaners.
They're putting the fluoride in your drinking water, ladies and gentlemen. It's a gay bomb that's just waiting to go off. So
we can de-gay your water for you. Only $9.99 a month. I can de-gay all that water. Make your water straight.
De-gay your water.
Give that water some electrothoxic therapy.
Fucking hell. Anyway, who would spend their time pretending to be an 11-year-old child who hates Donald Trump? Who would do it, Sam?
Liberals on the internet.
Yeah, liberals on the internet, millennial liberals on the internet, right? You can. It doesn't matter how much you laugh at, these people. There's always a new depth to which they'll plumb. This was on Salon.com. That Salon that at one time published a series of articles just saying, hey, pedophilia is all right. We should understand the pedophiles. Now you're promoting an 11-year-old's work. How interesting. Anyway, just saying, I don't know if I would really want to kind of be associated with the former. The latter's okay. But it doesn't matter anyway, because obviously this didn't happen. This isn't a fucking...
Cartoon, man. I just saw it
I know.
the first time. It's so mentally ill to think that 11-year-old would ever draw that.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at some of these. So, the age of President Donald Trump has certainly brought a lot of things with it. Yep, mass hysteria being one of them. Many of them bad, but there are always silver linings, and that may be the best way to describe the Instagram page of an 11-year-old who draws anti-Trump cartoons. The Instagram profile, Anti-Trump Cartoons, is run by an 11-year-old, definitely is, of course, sure, who calls himself a resistor and draws caricatures of your favorite and least favorite political figures. You ever known a kid? Like, when I was 11, I was drawing fucking dragons and shit, right? Like, you know? When you were 11, you were chasing dragons and shit, so. But just, let's have a look at some of these cartoons. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're about as subtle as Ben Garrison's. Yeah. Like, I fucking hate those Ben Garrison cartoons. It's just like fucking, like, he just writes all the words on the page and just draws around them. Like,
I want to go to Mar-a-Lago. I don't care that the government shut down.
Yeah. He's a baby. He's a big baby. Just like they said in New Statesman and every other thing. And he made his face slightly redder than the rest of his orange body. I want to go to Mar-a-Lago. I don't care that the government shut down. Oh, you're 11 years old. What can you tell me about this government shutdown? Do you even know what a government shutdown is? No, I'm not really 11. I'm actually a 24-year-old student. Former student. I didn't graduate. Sorry. Right. Aside from the hilarity of the drawings, let me know when they get hilarious. By the way, Sam, let me know if you see any hilarious ones. The kid is clearly quite talented as an artist. Definitely isn't. This is below average for an 11-year-old, which is another indicator that this didn't happen, because this is obviously someone trying hard to look like a kid. Like, I could do pretty decent drawings at 11. By then, this is more in line with what you might see from an 8-year-old. In my opinion, in my professional kid drawing opinion, right? It's clearly a talented artist who pays attention to detail. Note Trump's small hands. Wow. He's got small hands, does he? He's got the small hands. Do you remember? Small hands means small penis and small brain. Liberal, by the way. The drawings show that even an 11-year-old can keep up with the details of mundane daily politics in Washington, right? Absolutely not true. I cannot keep up with the news cycle. The reason we're not talking about the memo on this podcast is because it's just new information. New information just keeps coming out. Revolutions just cycling through over and over and over and over. This is nonsense. What the fuck are you talking about? An 11-year-old can keep up with the news cycle. I know experienced political reporters who were fucking exhausted. They can't. It's just, this is happening, this allegation, and this person's resigning, and An 11-year-old can keep up with the mundane daily. There's nothing fucking mundane about it, is there? Then look at this one. How Trump sees the world. Did I mention that he said shithole? Ha 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 ha. Drug dealers. Ha ha. Rapists. You're 11, mate. Are you? You're 11. Brexiters. Ha ha ha. Oh, hi there, 11-year-old. 11-year-old American. Can you explain to me what Brexit is? No, I don't know what you're talking about. This is the most fake fucking shit I have ever fucking seen. Look. One of these things is not like the others. Donald Trump, he had a doctor, a fully licensed medical professional give his weight as 240 pounds. So what we're going to do is compare a 70-year-old man who weighs 240 pounds to pro-American footballers that weigh 240 pounds and don't look as fat as him. Almost as if muscle was heavier than fat or something. Liberal, by the way. What is this like? What is this? What is this? It's so ridiculous. Why would an 11-year-old thank Michael Wolff? Why would he understand the political ramifications of a tell-all book called Fire and Fury? And why would that even be linked to Mike Pence reading Donald Trump a bedtime story? This is garbage. This is absolute bullshit. I want to see this 11-year-old. Interview this 11-year-old right fucking now. This is this is the most fucking bullshit thing I've ever fucking seen. And this is being promoted. It's out there like, even a child can see through Donald Trump. Right. Let's just skip to the part where we expose the fucking blue-haired loser that runs this account and is pretending to be a child on the internet. Should we get to that, yeah? It's like when you're on Twitter and you just hear about all these fucking woke 8-year-olds. It's so fucking stupid. In fact, I want to see if there's been any more woke 8-year-olds. You know, this child, my 6-year-old looked at me and said, "Will the government shutdown improve the Dow Jones situation?" I looked at him and cried. Like, what? None of this is happening. Why are you making this shit up? What's this one? Is that real? This can't be real. It's real, Sam. This is the type of shit they do. Look at this. Look at this. From the fucking ACLU. An organization that used to fucking, actually just help Americans across the board for free speech, now completely politicized and divided. When your mom is an ACLU attorney. My 4-year-old had her first Babe Ruth candy bar. She asked the name of the candy bar while eating it. A few minutes later, after she said, "Can we get more Ruth Bader Ginsburg candy bars?" Your 4-year-old knows who fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg is.
I have no idea who that is. So if that kid exists, fair play. Like, probably got higher IQ than me.
She's a Supreme Court judge.
All right.
So you're telling me your kid. You're telling me your kid knows to make the joke to you because you work as an attorney, I can't. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? That's on the official ACLU account. Why? Why do you want to have woke kids? It's just too much. All right, okay. I'm good now. I'm all right. I'm okay. Let's see what else we got floating around. I guess this is sort of vaguely political, so we can definitely talk about this. I always said Democrats had their finger on the pulse of what we need in politics. Now listen. You've been following all of this Tide Pod stuff, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Right, now listen, I don't understand.
I didn't see all the Super Bowl advert shit, though. I just saw people tweeting about it.
Oh, well, they were just doing funny ads. Like, basically, I think Tide have realized, like, right, they can never, right, you could never take ownership for young people eating toxic products.
Nah.
For fun, for a joke. That you couldn't do that, there's no advertising upside. Like I saw Anders, I mean he's mentally ill, isn't he? But Anders said he felt Tide should own this, and they should make flavored Tide Pods.
What, release their own
just release them like strawberry. No, like as in it'll still kill you, but it just tastes strawberry. Yeah. I'm like, Anders, you're fucked in the feed, mate. You gotta fucking.
They should definitely make some sweets, so that would be big.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it would be, but again, they can't. But anyway, so what they realized was, as a corporate strategy, we can never own. Like, I saw someone vape a fucking Tide Pod.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, serious. Like, and
that's just pure death. Vaping deathly chemicals, like.
It's too much, mate. It's too much, isn't it? Hang on, let me see if I can find this guy.
Vape nation.
Yeah. You'll find it anyway if you want to just play it while I'm talking. But like, listen, it's like they're not okay. I want to say this: Tide Pods are not good for you. they're not billed as being good for you. They're detergent. It's quite clear the chemicals will be harmful if you eat them, if you vape them, if you enema them, like wherever it's going to go to next. They're not for human consumption. I don't understand why this became a thing. And back in my day, Sam, if somebody did, if basically, you know, there was an element of Darwinism at play, is what I'm trying to say. Now, it's different if a child says, ooh, I'll eat this, which is another reason why these videos are fucking retarded. Because if like a fucking 4-year-old catches glimpses out the corner of his eye on YouTube of someone eating a Tide Pod and then somehow gets his hand on a Tide Pod and eats a Tide Pod and dies because he's a child, you know, ridiculous, right? But unlikely. But, you know, I existed in a time before you even had like child tops on jars and stuff. Yeah. I remember that coming in, like, because kids were just like, oh, well, putting anything in their mouths, you know. So Tide Pods, why are people doing it? And in a way, it's just such a fucking, you know, millennial attention-seeking, pathetic thing. Like, what can we do that's dangerous and stupid, and maybe it'll go viral? Yeah, but you'll die. Oh, no, but what if I live? Okay, yeah, but then what about the other stuff? What if it causes cancer 10 years from now? You don't know about it. Yeah, well, you know, at least I'll have had a viral video. Now watch vape this Tide Pod. Like, you know, like it just speaks to that generation of vacuous fucking narcissists who don't want to ever achieve anything. They just want to obtain notoriety and just get noticed and go viral. It doesn't matter what for. Oh, shall we, you want to, man does bleach enema. My insides. Brilliant. Went viral though. 6 million hits though. And it in this culture, you know, you got fucking, you know, it's like Logan Paul and these guys and all these big YouTubers. They will literally do anything for clicks. Poke a fucking recently deceased body with a stick and laugh at it and do a stand-up comedy routine. Look, somebody's dead. You know, just do this shit. And everyone goes, went viral though. So, you know, the ends justify the means. It's so fucked up. This generation of people that are doing this are fucked up in the head. So, you know, you have to understand why they're doing it, is what I'm trying to say. They're doing it because it's the latest attention craze. There's now one, by the way. Have you seen the hot coil challenge?
No. Right. Yeah. Is it just where you burn yourself on a hot coil?
Yeah. It's exactly what you think. It's exactly what you think it is. Hang on, I'm going to find you the video. Yeah, it's just exactly what it sounds like. People are just so fucking dumb. Let me find it.
Today, guys, I'm going to learn if fire is hot.
Yeah. Surely it's been removed by now. But that's what I mean. It's just like this new cyclical thing, right? Like just, I don't even know. Can we show this on Twitch now?
Probably not.
Do you want to have a look and just see? Do you want to just watch that?
Right, let me open it.
I mean, it just literally
on a cooker.
Yeah. So you heat up the old coils, and then you just put your arm on the coils.
What a dull look.
That's what you do.
I think we're alright, Joe, we?
That's your challenge. What?
Do you think
we'll be alright?
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know anymore. I don't know. I just don't know what.
Depends how they're going to go, like.
You know? Maybe.
Just let us link it in the chat.
Yeah, people can go and watch it. We'll play it safe on this one. Right, maybe, but let's
this on YouTube, my dudes.
Yeah, so like literally, it's you heat up the coil and you burn your arm. That's the latest craze. That's what people are doing instead of vaping Tide Pods. So I mean, just honestly, it's just anything, isn't it now? Right? Like, people will just do any old shit for attention. But Democrats, and obviously this is from the Blaze, so take it with a pinch of salt. The Blaze is obviously a partisan report, but apparently they're trying to put a bill through in New York, which would legally require Tide to make their pods look less appetizing.
Do they look appetizing now?
I didn't think they did.
Who looks at the Tide like, ooh, I could murder a Tide right now. Like, ooh, I'd smash that Tide Pod.
But it's not just been reported on The Blaze, it's over on USA Today and a few of the publications. That's why I feel comfortable putting it in here. But The Blaze has it nicely laid out. So, just check this out. According to the American Association of Poison Control Centers, there have been over 80 cases of intentional misuse of Tide Pods in 2018, up from only 53 cases in 2017. What were people doing before the Tide Pod Challenge? Why were you eating Tide Pods before the Tide Pod Challenge?
Surely a majority of those must be kids or something.
Intentional. How is it intentional if you don't know? So anyway, a New York State Senator called Brad Hoylman and Assemblywoman Aravella Simitas says the problem is that people don't understand the danger of swallowing Tide Pods, which they definitely do. That's why it's a challenge, but whatever. So now they want to put through a bill that makes Tide have to change how the pods look because they look too delicious.
What kind of victim blaming mental illness is this? Look, the Tide just looks so delicious, I have to eat it.
That's happening, mate. So Procter & Gamble, who manufacture Tide Pods, responded in a statement by pointing out studies have shown that colourful packaging does not increase the risk of child ingestion. That's corporations at work for you. They commissioned a study to prove that children are not more likely to eat their things if they have them coloured red and blue and all that. Also, the spokesman noted that requiring an additional layer of plastic wrapping around the pods would have detrimental environmental effects, as well as creating another possible ingestion hazard for children. The statement also noted, finally, consumers have a choice. Those who prefer a single-coloured pack can use Tide Free and Gentle, which is all white. Tide is also available in a liquid and powder product form.
Or you can also just be responsible and hide all things that will kill your children away from places they can reach.
I mean, that's an interesting take. Me, on the other hand, we could all just stop eating fucking Tide Pods. You could all just grow the fuck up and stop vaping and eating Tide Pods for attention on the internet. We could always do that, couldn't we? Mm.
Yeah, but they ain't making it look less delicious for them, are they? They're doing it because of kids, surely. Because nobody's eating them as a challenge because they look delicious. They know they're not delicious.
Yeah, but it's not kids that are eating them. It's dickheads. It's millennials. I don't know. That's the world we live in now, Sam. That's the world we live in. So there's that. Now, before we wrap up the show, let's just do a little serious thing. I urge everybody to go out and read this article. This article is a great piece of journalism. It's very rare you see truly great pieces of journalism sort of coming out. It's not just journalism; it's also photojournalism, and it's just a really sort of heartbreaking story. And people should definitely go read this article. So this is something I retweeted it. I think a few people commented on it and said this is great. Thanks for retweeting it. You won't regret it. It'll take like maybe 15 minutes of your time. But basically, this is an article called "The Search for Jackie Wallace," and there was a photojournalist that was out there covering homelessness, and you can see here that some of the pictures, just the second picture in the article is kind of mind-blowing that anyone's living like this. But he was out there covering the homeless, and he was like interviewing homeless people, and he came across a homeless person and just got talking about it. And one of the homeless people said, you should do a story about me." And obviously that's one of the things that, like, when you work as a journalist, you'll hear that phrase a lot. So he says, I've heard this line many times before and many more since. "And why would I want to do that?" I said, because I played in 3 Super Bowls. And it's about a former NFL star who, through losing his money, spiraling addiction problems, that, becoming addicted to opiates to deal with, chronic physical ailments as a result of his sport. So yeah, you should go read this. It's tragic. It really is. It talks about, addiction, how sports stars, how anybody can slip through the cracks and become homeless and live rough. And I think it's if you're on the fence kind of about homelessness and you don't really understand it, and I've been there myself, when I found myself starting to have some pretty reprehensible views, my girlfriend at the time challenged me about them. She was a bleeding heart lefty, and I was in that very sort of edgelord centrist territory, saying that, homeless people just make bad choices, and I suppose at the time I didn't really believe that, but I said it to her anyway. And she was like rightly appalled because it's not like that. That's why I started doing voluntary work with the homeless, to challenge my own perceptions and get to know people's stories. And if you're one of these people who, you're expecting like an immediate altruistic feedback loop, you're going to be disappointed, because these people, a lot of their mechanisms for engaging with people have been strained to breaking point and beyond. You're talking about people with mental health problems, sometimes developmental problems. They occupy that gray territory where they're well enough to be released on their own cognizance and look after themselves, but they're not well enough to lead a functional life and tie down a job and tie down an apartment or whatever. Substance abuse problems, and this you'll have lots of people when you're doing voluntary work that are like very rough around the edges and gruff, and they're not immediately thankful when you're handing out food or blankets or whatever it might be. They're not, that's not what it is. I see a lot of people say that. I've heard that story a bunch of times where it's like, oh, I fucking gave a homeless person 20 quid, didn't even say thank you. Like, what? Is that, do you need that in your life? Like, is the deed not enough? You need the guy to, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can eat now. Like, is that what you're doing it for? And I realize a lot of people do it for that. And it's one of the great turnoffs when they realize you're not going to get that warm, fuzzy glow inside, because someone's not going to, like, somebody who's already at rock bottom isn't going to, like, prostrate themselves and grovel even fucking more just because you parted with some money you don't really need. But anyway, if you're on the fence about fucking homelessness and you want an insight into how it literally can happen to anybody, we all exist on the fringe in some way, you should really read this article. This was a successful athlete, played in 3 Super Bowls, and it's just miserable how through a cycle of addiction and injuries and expenses, he ends up living on the streets. And I'll tell you, spoiler, it doesn't have a happy ending. It's quite a fucking harrowing read in that sense. There's no redemptive arc to this, but it's great journalism. It's one of the best articles I've seen in a while, and everybody should go and check it out. So we'll do some funny bits at the end, shall we? Should we do some funny bits? Cheer everybody up. Yeah, have some comedy. Don't want to end on that note, but definitely go check it out. So you remember the guy who fucking elder sneezing and bullfrogged himself?
Yeah, blew his neck out.
Well, mate, you best protect your neck. Well, I was wondering how was anyone gonna top that? How was anyone gonna top straight bullfrogging? And fortunately, unfortunately, this can't be real. It's real. There was a guy who he was having a shit, Sam. Right? He was having a shit.
Blew his organs out.
Just hold on.
Oh, what do you mean?
Hold on. He was having a shit, right? And he was doing what we all do when we're having a shit, right? Sometimes, I've talked about this a lot, right? There's 2 kinds of shits, And for me, you've got the forced shits where you've got to like get it out and get done with it. And, you know, there's no time. Or there's the gravity shits where you just let gravity do its thing. Just relax. It parts, it drops out gently, leisurely. You have a read, you know, or you play a game on your phone, get some Clash Royale in there. They're the enjoyable ones. That's what everybody should be doing, right? But apparently, it comes at a risk I didn't know. Because this guy in China went and had one of those long, relaxing shits. He was on the toilet for 30 minutes playing mobile phone games. Right? And he shot his arse out.
What does that even mean?
He shat
his... prolapsed himself?
Yeah, he shat his rectum out. He had a big truncated rectum just hanging out. You can see from the X-ray what happened. It's
fucking hell. I clicked the picture button, it went to a blurred out image of it. I got shook again. I saw the blur just red. I thought, ban.
Yeah, no. Don't worry. It's all safe. It's all safe for work, mate. It's all safe. But the X-ray's the most telling. And the doctors said that, just look at this, it's a rectal prolapse and it can be caused by the fact that the man had sat on the toilet for more than 30 minutes. According to the man, he had been playing mobile games while trying to defecate. So basically, he said he was just having a dump and he just felt this huge lump fall out and then just sudden pain. And yeah, he blew his box out, mate.
Fucking hell. If he shit his own prolapse, so playing Clash Royale, like.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna fucking be. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing those shits anymore. Yeah, everyone's like, is this going to be the funny bit? Maybe not, actually. but I'm not doing it. I'm just, I'm getting in and getting out, mate. I'm treating that like a fucking bank robbery. I'm just in, right, I'm done. Phone in pocket.
I always have a long shit as well. I'm going to be shook now, but my insides might fall out.
Yeah, you're the one like, reading the shampoo bottle, leg shaking.
Everything, mate. Reply to emails, watch a couple of YouTube videos.
Fucking hell, he's living the dream. But this is where we'll end. So also from the Daily Mail, they did a study in Germany, and it's in. Nothing is safe anymore. Can't take a shit. Can't hold in a sneeze. And most certainly, it appears, you cannot masturbate in a kinky way. A study in Germany proves that 100 Germans a year die due to risky masturbation practices.
Risky masturbation? How risky we talking if people are
dying?
Well,
no, listen, all you got to do is just read these next two bits. This is fucking brilliant. Textbook Daily Mail. Say what you will about the Daily Mail. It's a rag, right? But look at this. Study found up to 100 Germans die a year through risky masturbation practices. One died after trying to melt cheese on his body.
How do you only try to melt cheese? How have you not achieved it? Like,
one died
in the oven.
One died after trying to melt cheese on his body while sitting next to a heater. I don't even know how you die in that. Another man was found dead with Christmas tree lights clamped to his nip.
Who are these people?
Germans, mate. It's like, yeah, maybe.
That's how he died, look. The man wearing pantyhose, a raincoat, and a diving suit. Mate.
Rest in peace, James Bardolph.
And then this is probably why he died, as well as a plastic bag over his head. Died in Hamburg after sitting next to a heater trying to melt the slices of cheese.
Why is the cheese essential in this? Did he want a snack afterwards?
Yeah, I don't know, like.
So, but you know, look, erotic asphyxiation. It's just so wild, right? Like, I'm told it's great. But
Not as good
you know,
as being alive, or
yeah, innit? That's the thing.
that's pretty good as well.
Yeah, like it's mad when you think it got fucking David Carradine. I still can't believe that David Carradine fucking died at the age of 72 because he fucking choked himself while having a wank.
Isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it?
Bill, like.
Yeah. It's so crazy. And they just found him like with a belt round his neck hanging out of his closet or something.
Yeah, I mean, once you've got that level of money, pay someone to choke you out at least.
Yeah, just have.
Or at least just have someone watch, like, you know,
Yeah.
if I start dying, cut the rope, like.
Yeah, just have a person there.
Probably have bought a machine with that much money. I'm sure there's some sort of choking machine.
Yeah.
Choke me out for 5 seconds and then drop me before I die.
Yeah. Let's wire up one of them Inception machines. You know, just fucking the kick. Bring you back, you know. But yeah, so fucking hell, mate. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. Germans also. So look, let's wrap up the show. So you're at GFin tomorrow. We were meant to do Nathanius tonight, but due to my sleep pattern being fucked up, I aborted that and pulled. We just did this instead. But he is coming on soon. I think we got Pimp lined up for Monday, and I finally heard from Too Good, and we're getting close. We're getting close to a date. It will be February. We've narrowed it down to a month. So, but if anyone's got any suggestions for people we want to get on the show, reasonable suggestions, because you have to understand, everyone's
Joe
like,
Rogan.
Yeah, why don't you
I'll
get
fucking ring him now, shall I? You're right,
Yeah.
Joe, mate. Fancy coming on this.
Oh, you want to come on, but you want to come on the show? But yeah, just reasonable stuff. Let me know, and we'll see what we can do. But I've got a few in the works that I think people are going to like. But that's about it, really. So I know you've got to get to bed because you've got a long day ahead of you tomorrow.
Indeed.
So we'll end it there. Nobody eat Tide Pods. Nobody do the hot coil challenge. Don't engage in erotic asphyxiation. Don't take a long shit. Don't fly United Airlines. You know, look, in many ways, this podcast is actually a health and safety thing. We care about you so much. It's a survival guide. That's what it is. That's what all of this is. So I'll be back. I'll probably stream tomorrow, and then we're going to have some shows lined up for the rest of next week. I'm away on Valentine's Day. Me and Sam have booked a nice little... No, not me and Sam. But I'm going to be away for a few days on Valentine's Day, but I'll have some content lined up. And that's that. So, fuck it. We'll kill it there. Thanks to everybody who tuned in, subscribed, donated, all of that stuff. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves. Do not fall asleep while jerking off with a belt around your neck. Peace.